Hola guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'd be ranting about the laptop I recently purchased a few days back. And it's an ASUS TUF Gaming A15 2024 model. I actually remade the video because the first one I did was pretty long. I think it's about 40 minutes. So I decided to redo it. So yeah, I decided to like limit the it's really funny. Sorry. So I decided to reduce the talking points. And in this video, I'd be ranting about why I bought this laptop, a teardown of it. Teardown's kind of important to determine its upgrade options. And lastly, some closing remarks like problems I had experienced. So yeah, so I decided to put it into segments, right? So be sure to subscribe and like this video and hit that notification bell so as to not miss my future videos about this laptop. All right, let's start with why I chose this laptop. I was actually choosing between this and a Lenovo Slim 5i, and the Lenovo actually has pretty good features, like you could set macros for the macro settings, and it has fairly good keyboard layout. What else? It has, if I'm not mistaken, it has a bit more ports, USB ports. It has some at the back as well. What else? It has an SD card reader, so that's good. This doesn't have an SD card reader, and that's basically it. The aesthetics of it, it'll be up to you. Just search the internet and compare both of them. But yeah, but what made me choose this one over the Lenovo is its display. The Lenovo, I'm sorry, the Lenovo comes with an i7-13700H CPU. It also comes, same as this one, with an RTX 4070 and 16 gigabytes of memory, single module, and an SSD, fourth gen 500 gigabyte SSD, same as this one. And upgrade options, I believe it's the same. Yeah. So what made me choose this one over the Lenovo is its display. This one has a 1080p display, but the Lenovo has a 1440p display. I'm intending to use this for Helldivers 2 for gaming, and my games. I prefer games that are that's FPS. If you prefer RPG or offline games, you might want the Lenovo or a 1440p display. But me personally, I prefer performance over quality. Where, like for example, yeah, if I got the Lenovo or a 1440p laptop, I'd be tuning down the graphics settings. So playing playing a 1080p resolution in a 1440p monitor, the quality of it won't be as good if I'd be playing it on a native 1080p. So that's basically it. I prefer higher FPS count. I actually notice a smoother gameplay with a higher FPS, especially on a limited performance. Yeah, so that's the main reason I got this laptop, because of the 1080p display, and I'm intending to use it for gaming FPS games. And its specifications, this comes with a 8845HS Ryzen 7 CPU, which comes with a Ryzen no Radeon 780M graphics, integrated graphics. It has an RTX 4070, 16 gigabyte, 5600 mega transfers per second. I forget what the timings are. What else? SSD 500 gigabytes. By the looks of it, it's able to deliver 500 megabytes read and write speeds, and two A ports, two C ports USB, 2.1, 2.1 HDMI, Ethernet. I believe it's a 2.5 gigabit Ethernet. I may be wrong, but hey, the description will be in the description field below. What else? That's basically it. The speakers. Some tech tubers are commenting about the quality of the speakers. I'm not really affected by it. It does its job. I was enjoying playing the Helldivers 2 off the speakers, but my iPad definitely has better or louder sound and a bit better quality in sound than this one. But then again, they're fine, guys. But I'm not an audiophile, so your judgment may vary. And what else? The screen, it flexes a bit, but I don't really care. It's way better than the Strix I had, which was way back 2015 or 2017. And it's pretty rigid in my opinion. The build quality is pretty good in my opinion. And yeah, that's all there is to it. It's a great laptop. And what else? There's nothing else. Now let's move on to its teardown. And here's the video. Here's a video of me tearing it down. Guys, be very careful. Oh, make sure to remember where the screws are originally located, because here in this picture you could see the screws actually vary in length. So if you install the screw in the wrong location, this might happen to you guys. Well, to be fair, right now the bulging isn't as bad as it was last night. It actually receded a bit compared to what it was last night. So yeah, just be careful. Make sure to remember where the location is for each screw, just to be on the safer side. It's the port and the starboard side on the lowest part are the shortest one. The one on the port side or the left side of the laptop facing you, or whatever. The one screw there on the corner on the left side is, you can't actually remove them. It's latched in place, and the rest of the screws you'd be able to remove them. And the aft screws on the middle part, both of them are the longest ones. The rest of the screws length are the same. And again, guys, just remember where they're at originally. And here are the components that you could upgrade. One memory module and one SSD slots available. And I installed Alexer NM710, same as the stock one. The memory, I kinda winged it. I cannot tell what the original one's configuration is. It is a 16 gigabyte 5600 mega transfers per second, but the configuration I'm not too sure. But by the looks of it, it seems like a single rank by 8 configuration. So I bought the same one from Transcend, and yeah, there you have it. I asked the technician. I actually installed the memory when I bought the laptop, and I asked the technician if we could remove the heat spreader, and he told me no, it'll void the warranty. So I left it at that. And as for the SSD, it's a 500 gigabyte from Western Digital. What else? The Wi-Fi adapters there as well. So those are the upgrade options: 2 slots memory modules, 2 slot SSD, and another M.2 for the Wi-Fi. And those are it. Guys, before installing any of the components or installing any components in there, be sure to remove the battery cable first. Here's the picture of it. Just slide that metal thing there down, and you'd be able to remove the cable pretty easily. So that, just remember to do that first to not damage your component and or the computer. And as I close the computer down, as I close the computer to put it back up, we were actually concerned at first the power won't come on. Apparently, you have to install your power brick first to. It's like a intrusion alert kind of thing. To reset the intrusion, you have to plug in the power brick. As soon as you do that, you could power your computer back on, no problem. So that's the teardown of it and its upgrade options. Now my take on the computer, it's a pretty good computer. I have no problems recommending it to anyone intending to game on it. If you're planning to use this for work, no problem there as well, especially for PowerPoint, stuff like that. Adobe video editing, I don't think you'd have any problems with this. I believe this could deliver. Not with a 500 gigabyte storage though. Make sure you upgrade your storage first. But it only has two slots for storage. I hope that'll be enough for your use case. As for memory, the memory is limited to 64 gigabytes of memory, and the storage is, I believe, it's limited to 2 terabytes. But I cannot see any reason why you won't be able to use 4 terabytes in this. But the manual did say, which would be in the link for the manual will be in the description field below. It did say it's rated. It's rated for 2 terabytes max. So I'm not sure. If you guys are curious about that, I actually have an extra 4 terabytes of Gen 4 SSD, but it's not with me right now. So I installed this 1 terabyte in there. If you guys are curious, feel free to comment in the section field below. And if you're actually able to install a 4 terabyte in this laptop here, feel free to share that. But guys, for those who are watching, please do take that with a grain of salt, because the manual did say it's maxed at, or it's rated at 2 terabytes only. So yeah. So that's it for this video. To conclude, yeah, I believe I've concluded things already. I really hope I've helped someone out decide if this laptop will be for you or not. Feel free to hit the like button. Yeah, for now, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, see you in the next one.